Hello, thank you very much for joining me, and we're looking at some luggage today from the company REVIT. They have partnered with the company Kriega to make some awesome backpacks. Kriega have some great expertise, knowledge and experience, and they've obviously drawn from those with this one in particular. This is probably my favorite of that collaboration. This is the REVIT Barren 18-litre H20 backpack. H20 referring to the fact that this is waterproof, at least in the main, or the main bulk of this. I will explain the waterproofing in a few moments. It comes in either this colorway, as you can see with this white and black offset, or a solid black if you prefer, both coming in at £219.99. And it's made in the majority from a polyester ripstop fabric, which is nice and tough, nice and durable. The waterproofing will come from a removable waterproof liner, which I'll show you again in a few minutes. It's also partitioned, so it is an 18-litre backpack, but you have an 11-litre main body, which is this waterproof element, and then you've got a 7-litre separate compartment, which has other separate compartments even within that, which I will show you. And on the very outer, this thing that makes it look quite distinct is this Hyperlon net, which you can stuff some things into there, and you can use this elastic to just bungee that up and make it tighter, make whatever it is you've got there nice and secure. And if you're out riding, doing some adventure riding, and your clothing got wet, and then it was sunny after the fact and you wanted to dry it off whilst you were out riding, you can stuff that in here, and obviously it's going to get a huge amount of airflow and it will help whatever you have dry off, which is a really clever addition. You've also got this big chunky handle, which makes it very easy to carry around when you're off the bike. And then if I undo this, I will show you the main compartment. So it's a roll top, unroll it like that. One of the things I also quite like about this is that they have a white liner on this main compartment, which makes it very easy to find whatever you might have stuffed down the bottom if you've lost something. So it makes everything very visible. As mentioned, that is removable. It's Velcro attached there, so you can take that out if you want to. I don't know why you wouldn't necessarily, but if you do, then you've got that option. Then in addition to that, you have this 7-litre compartment, which has this Velcro loop at the top there. If you want to bring a hydration pack with you, which again, Kriega offer, you can include that, stick that in there if you need to take a drink whilst you're on the move. Again, if you're adventure riding, that's probably quite useful. And then you've got this extra little compartment here, which is listed as 1 litre. Again, it's a roll top, and again, it is waterproof for your most valuable items. And again, you can remove that if you want to. You can take this Velcro off and take that pouch out. And there's another one even within that you can unzip, and you can stick whatever you need to in there as well. If you've got something like a phone, you might want to put it in there if it's waterproof. What I will say about this 7-litre compartment is that it's not waterproof. So if you have something really valuable with you, or something you worry about getting wet, like a laptop, for example, maybe you wouldn't want to put that in there by itself. You might want to also cover that in something else waterproof, or stick it in the main compartment, which of course is waterproof. If we take a look at the front and your harness now, we can explain some of the comfort as well, and it is a very comfortable bag. A lot of that actually might be from the back as well, with this air mesh back that it's got on there that is padded, it's raised, and it is ventilated, so it will allow a lot of airflow through, make it more comfortable when it's on. Tends to be when you're out riding, if it is a warm day, you tend to get quite sweaty where the bag is sitting. So this at least helps air track down your back. It's also got a cutout along your spine, so it will again allow a channel of air to flow along there. The harness itself is infinitely adjustable. You have these 2 main straps that you can see here, which are nice and chunky and again raised. So they're really padded and comfortable. And then that goes down into the bag itself. And if you just run your hand down the inside, you'll actually feel where they crisscross over each other. But you can actually extend that and pull that further out from the bag. So if you need to extend these, of course you can do that. If you're a little bit taller, that might be a useful thing to you. You've got these reflectors, as you can see on your chest, and then you can see it comes across to your chest and uses their quad lock light locking system, which just fastens into place like that. It's really easy to use and it's really secure. And that helps carry this weight across your chest, not so much trapping your shoulders, not on your lower back at all. It holds it nice and high, and the weight is mainly across your chest where you would be stronger. This is obviously adjustable as well. You've got these elasticated sections which just hold that all together. And then you've got a strap around your waist. You don't have to put that on. I personally do. It does make it more comfortable, but I understand it could make it look a little bit nerdier. So on occasion, you might want to take that off. And of course, it is removable if you don't want it on there, but I would always recommend to put it on there for comfort, especially if you're commuting. Who cares what you look like? It's much more comfortable. It's also fastened on there. It's got these little clips on there again, so these don't flap around in the wind and irritate you. 18 litres is a nice, comfortable size. It's quite a large 18 litres, if I'm being honest. For me, and I can only speak on behalf of my own commute, this would be absolutely fine for me. I could stick my laptop in there, I could stick my lunch, a bit of clothes in there if I need to, whatever I'm doing that day, and it's going to be plenty of storage. If I was doing a longer trip or some touring, I wouldn't really want any more than this on me anyway. At that stage, I start to put on panniers and soft luggage on the bike instead. Something you might want to consider though is that this is partitioned, so although it is slightly bigger than the Stack, for example, also from Rev'it, those individual pockets are slightly smaller. So if you've got one massive thing to bring with you, or if you just like one big compartment, maybe you'll want to look at the Stack instead, which is 15 litres, but just one compartment as opposed to split. Do let us know though, actually let us know what you're riding in, let us know what sort of size you tend to gravitate towards, what you found most comfortable on the bike. I would be very interested to know. If you've got any questions or comments, drop them down below. Check out the links in the description for this or any of the other bags that I've mentioned. And for more of the world's finest riding gear, stay tuned to Urban Rider. Thank you.